Hello nieces, hello nephews, it's your Uncle Chiddy here and welcome back to my YouTube channel where we do unbiased price action analysis. And guys, looking at the daily chart here, you guys see this green trend line. This is the this is the yearly trend line from January high, from all-time high of 2022. You can see this, we closed back below it. That is a false breakout setup. We're looking at QQQ. It cleared a Fibonacci level at 294.3-ish last week. Closed back below it and back tested that level as resistant. False breakout. IWM, we had another Fibonacci level for IWM. Okay, this is yellow trend line, yellow line right here, 187.6. Going back, you guys can see we closed back below that. That's a false breakout. Tesla, we recaptured a fib level as well. It was at 175.6. You guys can see we closed below that. False breakout setup. Apple, I mentioned this green trend line around 143.5. We closed just below that. False breakout setup, guys. What does this mean? It means we are heading in tomorrow with some bearish momentum. But is it guaranteed that the bears are back in control? And that's what we're going to talk about in today's video. We're going to talk about the triggers, the setups. So let's prepare. Okay guys, so I'm gonna get into it right now, right away. This is the daily chart of the SPY. You can see the green trend line. If I move to the weekly chart, this is the green trend line. I'll make it thicker. I'll thicken it. All right, start from all-time high, March 28th, high over there, December high. You guys can see that, okay? Also, the 50 weekly moving average, that orange line right there, is at 401.44. Keep in mind, that's the weekly chart. We need to watch that again, what happens on Friday. So going back to the daily chart, you guys can see, got to close below it. We got that close below it. False breakout setup, okay? Is it guaranteed we're going to drop lower tomorrow? Definitely not a guaranteed. But there is a high probability based on this false breakout setup. Hammer candle on Friday, hammer candle today as well. Okay, so based on this green trend line, 401 is a level we need to watch for tomorrow. 401, above 401, SPY is back above the trend line, is breakout again. Okay, today could have been just a pullback. RSI was pretty overbought. It cooled down today. This pullback today cooled down the RSI. So if SPY can get back above 401, it'll break out again out of this yearly trend line. Okay, 403.5 to 404 and 405.5 are resistant levels, with that 408 above that. Okay, but as long as below 401, I recommend you guys to stay bearish because the false breakout will be intact. It'll continue. Okay, so above 401, bullish. All right, with resistant levels above. All right, what do I have? I have above 401. I have 403.5 to 44 zone, 405.5, and like I said, above that is 408. Now, as long as below 401, 400 is the next support with 398.48. Okay, now I have fib levels from all-time high. Fibonacci levels starting from all-time high down to the pivot low of October low. Okay, that 38.2 fib levels at 398.48. If that level failed, that is when I would feel more comfortable swinging puts. All right, today was definitely a cool down. Today was definitely a false breakout, and it is a setup to enter puts. But like I said, whether you get a breakout or a breakdown of a level, one breakout, one breakdown is not enough. The next day we must see follow through. Okay, keep in mind, we are dealing at a critical level right now, and we got a lot of catalysts this week. FOMC, tech earning, all that good stuff. This is not the week to mess around and find out, guys. So be very careful. Know the levels, know the setup. Just trade it unbiasedly. Keep your edge. Your edge is your stop loss and your trade setups. Why are you entering the trade? And why are you exiting the trade? Are you managing your risks? Okay? So keep it simple for tomorrow. Above 401 bullish, below 401 bearish. Below 398.48, that's when I would swing puts, targeting 395 to 396 zone with 395 below that. 395 is this pink trend line, okay? Pink trend line. Multiple tests. So January 5th, January 6th, January 19th, January 20th. So a breakdown of this trend line would be pretty bearish. I have to break down below 395. Okay, I would definitely swing puts below 395. We could target more levels, 393.5 area of liquidity. Maybe we drop lower, back down to 391.5, 390. Maybe we can even test this yellow trend line. Multiple tests of this yellow trend line. Okay, the next test would be the sixth one, the sixth test. Can we get that sixth test all the way down to 386.45? All right, guys. So very simple for tomorrow. Bear case, stay above 401. Go clear 403.5 to 404 zone. Bear case, must stay below 401. And go take out that 398.48 level, which is a critical Fibonacci level. Triple Q, as I said in the intro, false breakout setup. We cleared 394.3. All right. Got fib levels from August high down to October low. That 50% fib level was at 294.8. We cleared it last week, tested it today as a resistant and found selling pressure. Now you guys seeing the white channel line, okay? Got false breakout not only of that fib level, but also because of the white channel line, okay? So support of the channel line is at 288. If that level fails, that's when I would swing puts. There'll be a breakdown of the white rising channel line, okay? 288 is the breakdown level. I would be targeting 285, 281.5ish, and 277.5ish. All right, maybe it'll drop lower, but at my style, I'll play it level to level, leave a runner. Okay, I'm able to make profits, and I'll leave some skin in the game with lower risk. Okay, so I can't get bullish on Triple Q unless it clears some resistance starting with 293 and 294.3ish, 296.6, 298.8, and 300 and 303. Okay, so we gotta start with clearing that 293 level, and especially that 294.3 level. Okay, stay bearish as long as below. Swing puts if 288 fails. IWM false breakout setup, can't get bullish unless it recapture that level, 187.6. All right, recapture 187.6. It'll cancel this false breakout setup. Maybe we can pop back up to 189.5 to 190 zone. And then if that clears, we go test 194. All right, as long as below 187.7, stay bearish on IWM. 186, 183.7, 182.2ish are the next targets. Tesla false breakout setup. So stay bearish on Tesla as long as below 175.6. Okay, I got first resistance though at 169.2ish. All right. Next support's at 166. If that fails, 162. I would swing puts below 162. 162 fails, we got 159. I would definitely swing puts below 159 as well. 156, 150.5, and then this white trend line right here, support's at 145.8ish. Okay. So yeah, I can't get bullish on Tesla unless it can recapture some level 169. And especially that 175.6 level. Maybe I'll get bullish again above 175.6. But we got a false breakout setup. Okay. So we got the setup for more downside. We'll see if 162 hold. That's the 23.6 fib level from the January low to the late January high. So 162 failed. Definitely would swing puts if that level failed. All right. Apple. Can't get bullish on Apple unless it recaptures 143.5. All right, that's the level we lost today, 143.5. That clears 145.5, 147, and 150 would be back in play, okay? But as long as below 143.5, the false breakout setup holds. We'll see if 142 tests, 140, and 138, okay? Maybe it'll drop lower than 138, but we will see, all right? Now, all these false breakouts, we're looking at VIX. Got a double bottom on the VIX. Could possibly form a W pattern, but it would need to clear that 20.6 resistance level based on this orange trend line. If it clears the 20.6 resistance level, it'll break out this trend line that will be bullish on the VIX, putting 22, 23.5, and 24.4 in play. Okay, I will switch back to bearish on the VIX if it dropped below 19.3 and maybe go test 18 again and actually break it down instead of getting these bounces. All right, but so far, based on this double bottom, VIX look like it wants more upside, guys. And the DXY cleared this green trend line that I have. But I talked to you guys about the how we keep testing the support level around 101.5, and we keep putting in this lower highs, looking like a wedge or an ascending triangle. But we got the breakout to the upside, so breakout levels at 102. So DXY need to stay above 102 to keep 103 in play, with 103.4 above that. Okay, if it drops back below 102, this is a false breakout. Okay, so usually DXY and VIX, if they are bullish, it's usually bearish for the SPY. Okay, so stay unbiased and continue trading like sheeps. Let's go to the option flow. It's filtered for 500k premiums or above. 85% in the puts, guys. Over 25,000 contracts went in the puts today. One thing that does stick out is this sweep order over 600,000 premium, 5,000 in size. They entered around 400.99, 390 strike price for February 3rd. February 3rd. That's this. Yeah, that's this week, right? Okay. And let's take a look at the triple Q. 72% into puts for triple Q. So we're still seeing big money aggressively with these sweep orders betting to the downside. Did they get info on FOMC and the tech earnings before we did or something? IWM 98% in the puts. That's a lot. There's a lot of puts, guys. Very aggressive here. Sweep orders right here, 1.2 million, over 13,000 in size. 177 strike price for February 17th. Now this one's February 1st, 188 strike price. Yeah, over 600,000 in premium. Okay, let's take a look at Tesla. This should be interesting. 62% in the puts, so not as bearish as the ETFs, but overall, you know, we're getting some people buying calls, but overall the puts are much greater than the calls. And Apple 97%. Wow, that's a lot of puts, guys. That's a lot of puts. Yeah, look at this one. Sweep order, 7.2 million, 21,000 in size, 140 strike price. Another one, 140 strike price. For February 3rd, 1.2 million in premium. Okay, so we got ahead of earnings. They got earnings in a couple days, in a few days. Big money's betting to the downside, guys. All right, and what else do I need to show you? VIX, and nothing for the VIX. Guys, be careful, be careful. We're starting to get articles like investors.com. They're starting to post articles. Futures fall ahead of Fed meeting. Big earnings. Why this may be a life-changing market rally. Look at that, life-changing market rally. Trying to suck people in to be bullish. Be careful, guys. Be careful when the news start posting stuff like this. You guys know most people only read the headlines. So be careful, guys. Hope you found value in this. And if you guys want more content from Uncle Charles, please consider joining the Discord. I would love to serve you guys at a higher level. Be part of the family. Peace.